Espn.
I think this will be the fight that takes me over the edge to superstar.
I think I'm a better fighter, better boxer.
I will be not only victorious, but I will put on a great show.
I'll have enough tools to win.
They don't give me no chance.
But y'all sit up and say, McGregor gonna beat Floyd.
I got love for Robert Garcia and Mikey for this fight. Y'all though.
Our next guests are getting along just fine in studio right now, but come Saturday night, they will be battling in the ring at the Barclays Center as the main event. They've won a combined 7 world titles. We welcome Adrien Broner and the undefeated Mikey Garcia to First Take. Guys, thanks for joining us here.
Thanks for having me.
Mikey, let's start with you. What can people expect from the fight this weekend?
I think it's going to be a great fight. I mean, from what I've seen and hear, Adrien Broner's in great shape. You know, camp went well. He moved his camp to Colorado, so he's focused, determined. You know, that means, you know, it's going to be a great fight. I'm always 100%. I'm always ready to put on a great show. He's always ready.
Same question to you.
I just want to say thank you for having me on First Take.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Yeah. But, it's going to be a hell of a fight. Like he said, 36-0, no defeats. You know, I'll be having a lot going on in my life. But, you know, like he said again, you know, I moved camp to Colorado Springs, and I'm 100% focused for this fight. You know, I will be victorious Saturday night.
You were almost being halfway humble about saying you were going to be victorious. That's not normally how
Right. What happened to Adrien Broner, who's, you know, declaring victory? And all
that was the Adrien Broner that wanted to see Steve and Nick.
Okay.
I'm joking. I quit.
You might be
But
on there somewhere.
It's just all about growth and maturity, man. You know, I can't really be rated R as I want to be on this show, so you know, I cleaned it up for y'all.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Dialing it down, huh?
Yeah, watering it down. You know what I'm saying?
But so, in terms of dislike between you guys, I mean, it seems like the way to sell fights, we've learned, is for two guys to really hate each other. But you guys seem fairly diplomatic.
No, I don't like him. I don't like the brown again. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I was serious about that. I don't like the brown, but he's a nice guy. But Saturday night, you know, we in the hurt business, man. He coming to hurt me, so I gotta come mess him up.
What does your research process involve in terms of preparing mentally for a fighter like him getting in the mode where, yeah, it's time for the hurt business?
It's just being whoever's the best, well prepared. You know, I know his camp is going well, but you know, for this camp, you know, I just feel like whatever he brings to the table, I'll be ready.
All right, now you're undefeated, so what is it that you have that he can't stop?
Well, I think, you know, when I get in the ring, all my opponents see a different side of me once they're in front of me. They don't see that outside the ring on video, previous fights. They just don't see it until they get in the ring with me. And I think that's what he's going to experience on Saturday night. Whole different, you know, game once he's in front of me and he's trying to land punches, trying to do things, and I'm able to just counter and take control of the situation, take control of the round, take control of the fight in a very easily fashion. He's going to be surprised at how good I am.
Adrien, you alluded to this earlier, the tough times, the ups and the downs. How does that motivate you in boxing, in your craft?
It kind of helped. You know, I've been to the lowest point of somebody of my level of boxing, and you know, I've been to the highest point of my level of boxing. So you know, right now, you know, my main focus is just staying 100% mentally focused, physically focused, and just staying ready.
All right, so what was different for this camp for you versus others that you've had?
I ain't answer no calls from my baby mamas. I ain't answer no calls from nobody from Cincinnati. You know, it was just, you know, nobody existed. You know, it's kind of a catch-22 because, you know, I always answer my kids' calls. But when I answer the phone, sometimes I got to put the phone down to make sure that's them on the phone. You know, I don't want to see nobody but them. So, other than that, you know, I just stuck to myself.
Mikey, talk to us about the state of boxing right now. Obviously, we've got this huge fight that everyone's talking about between Mayweather and McGregor. A lot of people saying, you know, it's a circus. Where is boxing?
Well, look, this year has been very, very good for boxing. We've had some great matchups, great title fights. You know, we got the big show between McGregor and Mayweather, and that's gonna be a great entertaining show. You know, you're putting two sports merging together. maybe we can get both fans on both sides of the sports to merge on together and maybe generate more fans for both sports. But the fight itself, I think Floyd is 100% better fighter in every way, and that's not much of a fight in itself that way when you compare skill level.
Your reaction?
Adrien?
I don't want to talk about that. To be honest, I no disrespect to Floyd or McGregor, but I don't make no money from that. And at the end of the day, when I'm down and out in the knee, I can call Floyd, but at the end of the day, I ain't looking for them to back me and use their money. So at the end of the day, I'm worried about Adrien Broner and Mikey Garcia.
That's the fight you want to watch.
Yeah, but does it help boxing or does it hurt boxing?
Man, I don't care what it do for boxing. What I know is all I got to do is do what I got to do, and boxing's gonna be okay.
All right, well, guys, thank you for joining us here on First Take. Appreciate you being here. The big fight is this weekend at the Barclays Center. You can see it on Showtime Saturday night, guys.
The place to be is the Barclays Center.
Place.
July 29th, the day after my birthday. Let's do it.
Oh, well, hopefully it will be a happy birthday for you, right? Thanks so much. We will move on here on First Take. Coming up, we'll